Hello dear learner, let's get started today with learning about the core concepts regarding analytics, specifically web analytics, and in that learning a very important and nice tool known through as Google Analytics. Before we move forward and see the detailed explanation of how this tool is to be used, what is the benefits of web analytics and one of its product like Google Analytics, and while we know through the in-depth details regarding the same, let me first brief you through about what is the need of web analytics or why people would ideally use web analytics. To do through the same, here is an Excel sheet in which I am covering an day-to-day life example so as I can help you understand why indeed we need web analytics as such. In any business, online or offline, analysis of data is one of the most important and integral requirement so as the business can run smoothly and function up with good profits. To take you through an example, out here you can see I have considered an example of a supermarket or a big retail store or a mall. In that, if let's consider you were the operational manager for example purpose, or you were the business head of that particular supermarket or mall, you would be thinking through, or you would be indeed required to know some good amount of details to ensure that your business is running in the correct direction or not. For example, you would be required to know what are the total number of people who are visiting that particular mall or visiting that particular supermarket on a daily, weekly or monthly basis. That is, you would be required to know through the footfall that is happening across at that particular mall. Apart from that, you would be also required to know through what is the average spend that a user does on a regular basis. Maybe few people are spending an amount of 100 to 500 rupees, or whether the average spend is in the frame of 1000 to 2000 rupees, for example. As an operational manager, you would really like to know that kind of information. You'd also need to have some information in regards with what are the type of products which are selling the most. Maybe the health sector or the health section in the mall is doing good, or the apparel section is having a high peak of sales on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis. So these all data is something which is indeed required by you so as you can ensure that your business is running smooth. Similarly, when we are talking about an online entity, which would be in the form of an website or which could be in the form of an mobile app, when we are talking about these entities, they're indeed also to make sure that our business is running smooth and efficiently, we need to measure through various aspects in regards with the same. We need to know what are the total number of users which are opening up my website or opening up or viewing my app on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. What is the average amount of time they are spending across on my site, whether they are staying out there for 5 minutes, whether they are engaging out there for 2 minutes, or whether they are closing through the web page in only a fraction of few seconds. So that is some good data which I need to know about my site. Also, I would like to know what are the total number of pages or the average number of pages that they are visiting in a particular time frame, whether they are opening up, let's say, or they are browsing through 10 pages or 7 pages, etc. So there's a technical term in regards with the same which we'll cover in a later stage during our module of Web Analytics. So this is one more data. Similarly, if I go a bit forward, let's say we consider an example of a e-commerce website. There are so many famous online e-commerce portals who are doing millions or billions worth of sales on a regular basis. So they also have a good amount of measurement to be done for their own website or their app. Like they would be very much interested in figures like what are the total number of purchases done through in a time frame of few days or weeks, what are the total number of leads which are being generated in a time frame, which is the best selling product for on their portal or on their website or mobile app. Or similarly, there could be also other set of data that they would like to know through, right? So here the main reason I'm quoting this example, first I did go through an example of a supermarket or a mall, and in the second one I have explained you through about this particular example wherein I am talking about a website. Out here you can see there is indeed a connect between both of them, which will indeed help you understand the reason why we need to use web analytics, or what is the benefit of using web analytics itself. So that's an connect which I want to establish with you people. Like in any offline business, you do measurement, and with the help of this measurement it helps you in doing good decision making. Similarly, when decisions are to be made for an offline business, you need to similarly also make decisions for your online business. And indeed, like for offline business, for good decision making, in many organizations they also have a specific team known as MIS, which does the management information system, right? Which indeed this team develops data for the company, which helps them in making good profits and which helps them in making good decision. Similarly, for your online business, you have an entity in the form of web analytics for making sure that what is the exact usefulness of your online portal to help you in better decision making for your website or for your particular set of mobile app. So that's a small briefer to help you understand that why indeed do you need to have web analytics or Google Analytics being used, because each and every module which is there, or each and every entity which is there online, they indeed need to do some form of measurement from their end, right? So that's the first core pointer which I want to explain you people out here in regards with the need of web analytics, and similarly why it is important to use web analytics indeed. Correct? Once we have got through this concept, we'll be taking through the next concept of different tools which are available for web analytics, but we will be doing through that data in the next video.